Hi there, little dreamers. Welcome to Lucas's Wonder Tales, where magical stories come, alive, and every adventure begins with a kind heart and a curious mind. Today, we're heading deep into a whispering forest where an ancient tree awakens once every 100 years to grant one very special wish. But this isn't just any story. It's about a little fox with a big heart. So get cozy, open your ears, and let your imagination bloom. This is the tale of Willow and the Wishing Tree. Deep in the heart of the whispering woods, where the trees hum lullabies and the rivers giggle like little children, lived a young fox named Willow. Willow was no ordinary fox. She didn't have glittering fur or magical powers. But what she did have was a heart full of kindness. Every morning, Willow stepped out of her cozy mushroom den, stretched her little paws, and greeted the world. Good morning, trees. Good morning, bees. Good morning, breeze. And believe it or not, the forest always answered back. The leaves rustled, the bees buzzed, and the breeze gave her a gentle nudge as if to say, "Good morning, Willow." Now, one bright morning, something exciting happened. News spread across the forest like wildfire. "The wishing tree is waking up," shouted Piper, the parrot from the treetops. The animals gasped. The wishing tree? It was the oldest, wisest tree in the whole forest. They said it only woke up once every 100 years to grant one magical wish, but only to the kindest creature in the land. Well, you can imagine how thrilled everyone was. "I'm going to wish for a mountain of bananas," laughed Benny the monkey. "I want a castle made of cheese," squeaked Tilly the mouse. "I wish to fly higher than the clouds," whispered Sora the turtle, who didn't even have wings. But Willow? She tilted her head and said, I'm not sure what I'd wish for. Maybe I'll help others while I think about it." And that's exactly what she did. On the first day, Willow heard a tiny whimper. She found Henry the Hedgehog stuck in a thorn bush. "I rolled in too fast. Now I'm stuck," he cried. Willow carefully untangled him and even gave him a big leaf to sit on. "You're so kind," Henry said. Willow just smiled. Kindness doesn't ask for anything in return. On the second day, a baby robin had fallen from her nest. The tree was way too tall for Willow, but she didn't give up. She called the squirrels, and together they built a furry ladder to help the baby bird get home. The mother robin chirped with joy. On the third day, rain poured all over the forest. 2 cold chipmunks shivered outside Willow's den. She let them in, wrapped them in mossy blankets, and even made hot acorn tea. Every day, Willow helped someone new, not for a reward, not to be chosen, just because it felt right. Then, on the 7th night, the forest glowed. A golden light shimmered from the center of the woods. The animals gathered beneath the ancient wishing tree. Its bark sparkled like starlight. Its leaves shimmered like lanterns. Then, with a gentle creak, the tree spoke. "I have watched with ancient eyes," it said, "and I have seen many hearts. But one heart shined brighter than the rest." Everyone leaned in. Willow the fox stepped forward. Willow's eyes widened. "Me?" The tree lowered a glowing branch. "You gave without asking. You helped without wanting. What is your wish, kind Willow?" Willow looked around. At the happy faces, the cozy creatures, the friends she'd helped. And she said softly, "I wish that everyone in this forest always feels loved. that kindness never runs out. The wishing tree smiled. A golden wind swept through the trees. It wrapped every animal in a warm, glowing hug. From that day on, something changed. The forest felt softer, warmer, and happier. The animals shared more, helped more, laughed more. Even old Badger, who never smiled, started giving out morning greetings. And as for Willow, she didn't need riches or wishes, because kindness gave her everything she needed. And so, in the heart of the Whispering Woods, the legend of Willow, the kind-hearted fox lived on. And if you ever walk through that forest and feel a sudden warm breeze or a friendly rustle nearby, it just might be Willow, reminding you that kindness is the greatest magic of all. The end.